Hey there everybody, it's me, Dr. Tim Godek at Morris Chiropractic, and welcome to our new series, still unnamed. This series is going to talk about all the bones in the vertebra, and right now we're starting with the cervical spine, or sometimes you hear C-spine or C. We did C1 last time, now we're going to go to C2. If you remember, C1 is atlas, C2 is called axis. It's a different kind of shaped bone. It's got a little peg on top called a dens, and if you look that up on the internet, it's almost like a ring, and it's got like a little, looks like a bowling pin top on it. That bowling pin top's important because that bowling pin top, called the dens, goes up inside of C1. C1 is hollow in there, and that's why we get the rotation we do in our neck. Most of our rotation comes from the top two bones. So if you've ever woken up in the morning or you've been doing something, you're like, oh, right is okay, left not so good, very likely could be your C2 is out of alignment or subluxated, as we call it. Now, that's one symptom of having a subluxated C2, not being able to turn one way or having pain when you turn one way. But the important thing to know about C2, the nerves that run around this and that integrate with this bone in C1, they can impact the eyes, the ears, the tongue, the sinuses. And so think about that. This little bone here, if out, can cause symptoms that can impact your eyes and ears. And that's why, sometimes you may have something wrong with your eyes, or you may have something wrong with your ears. But it's always important to take care of your spine as well, because all of the nerves that run your eyes and ears are impacted by the cord right here and the bones around it. The cord is so important that our body decided to protect it by building this bony cage around it. So the contents of the cord, super important, and that's why we have this cage to keep it safe. And if you look up here on this chart, which I'm sure you can find online if you looked, we've got C2 right here, and with C1 and C2, they innervate a lot of the same things. And what innervate means is it communicates with different organs and different muscles. And the symptoms are over here. And so, the tongue area, the parotid gland, lacrimal glands, the scalp, the base of the skull, the neck, and over here, head colds, fatigue, vision problems, runny nose, sore throat, stiff neck. And as we get lower into the spine, we're going to pick up more symptoms. But, the thing is, and often, when you have one bone out, you have more than one bone out. And especially if you've been saying, I really got to get this checked. It's been 2 weeks. It's been 3 weeks. It's been 2 months, and I still hurt. The longer you wait to get yourself taken care of, the longer it takes to feel better. So do yourself a favor, pay attention to your symptoms. Look this chart up online. See if you have any of these symptoms, and if you do, take some action, and maybe get to a chiropractor, maybe get your eyes checked, get your ears checked, take control of your health. Thank you for listening. Stay tuned for C3.